Bournemouth has had a series of impressive matches to raise hopes of winning tickets to the European Cup next season, but two recent consecutive defeats in the Premier League have put their chances of participating in the European Cup for the first time on alert. In the most recent match, the London team lost to Brighton with a score of 1-2 at Amex Stadium, before losing 0-1 to Wolves at home. Bournemouth has lost 3 of the last 4 rounds in the Premier League. Bad results pushed Andoni Iraola's team to 7th place on the rankings. The gap with Man City in 4th place is only 4 points, but home team vitality is only 1 point ahead of 10th place Aston Villa. It's clear that the chance to win tickets to the European Cup next season is still there for Bournemouth, but they must quickly improve their performance. In the next round, Bournemouth will be a guest at Tottenham's Field, but before that they will host Wolves at home in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Comments on Bournemouth versus Wolves are strongly in favour of the home team. This is an opportunity for them to repay the debt of losing 0-1 in the Premier League a few days ago. In this season's FA Cup, the London team made 2 big marks when destroying West Bromwich with a score of 5-1 in the third-round match before goals from Antoine Semenyo and Daniel Jebbison helped them defeat Everton 2-0 in the 4th round. In the FA Cup, Bournemouth have never progressed further than the quarter-finals. Therefore, just one more victory is needed to equal their best-ever performance in English football's oldest tournament, which is the achievement of reaching the quarter-finals in the 1956-57 and 2020-21 seasons. If they lose to Wolves, Bournemouth will have to suffer 3 consecutive losses at Vitality Stadium for the first time since December 2019. This possibility is possible, because the London team has not been able to win against Wolves in the last 3 times they have received their opponent at home, including 2 losses and 1 draw. On the other side of the front line, after a resounding victory over Bournemouth at Vitality, Wolves were disappointed when they lost 1-2 to Fulham at home. It only took Ryan Sessegnon a few seconds to put the away team ahead, before João Gomes equalized the score, but Rodrigo Munich's strike helped the London team leave with all 3 points. Despite losing to Fulham, Pereira's team is still in the safe group because the bottom 2 teams, Ipswich and Southampton, both lost. Wolves are still ranked 17th, 5 points higher than Ipswich and Leicester. But the Wolves will only be 2 points above the relegation group if Leicester City can defeat West Ham in the latest match of round 27. In this season's FA Cup, on the journey to round 5, Wolves defeated 2 away opponents, Bristol City and Blackburn. Last season, the home team at Vitality Stadium reached the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, but lost to Coventry City. According to statistics, the 4-time league champion has not reached the quarter-finals in 2 consecutive seasons since the 1990s. A few days ago, Wolves beat Bournemouth 1-0, but since beating Reading twice in the 2002-03 season they have not been able to win 2 away matches against the same opponent in a season. In terms of strength, not only did they lose to Brighton, Bournemouth also lost Ryan Christie due to injury. His ability to play in the 5th round of the FA Cup is still open, but the home team is still without Julian Araujo, thigh injury, Marcos Senesi, thigh injury, Enes Unal, knee injury, and Adam Smith, undetermined, while Ilya Zabarny is suspended. Christie's absence may open up the opportunity to start for Alex Scott, while Evanilson has recovered from injury and is ready to start. In contrast, Wolves suffered no further injuries in their midweek defeat to Fulham, but Leon Chawan, knee, Yerson Mosquera, knee, Enzo Gonzalez, knee, Sasa Kalajic, knee, Rodrigo Gomes, groin, Goncalo Guedes, knee, Wang Hee-chan, thigh, and Emmanuel Agbadu, thigh, are still absent. Mateus Cunha is looking to score in his 4th consecutive FA Cup match, while Sam Johnston could replace Jose Sa in goal.